All right, so in this video, we're going to have another calculated column. On this table, we are calling date order. The column that we want to have is going to be a string function. So what I want us to do is click on the date order. You should be on the data view, and then you click new column. We want to create a column that is going to be a concatenation of the month and the year. So we need to call the column month year. So I'm calling this column month year, and this column is going to fetch details of the month and the year for every order that was made. All right. So date. I'll start with the name of the table, which is date order. Date order, and the first column that I want to get is month here, date order, month number of the year, date order, month number of the year. Remember, you have single quotation marks for the table, and then you have square parentheses for the field. So this is the name of the table, and this is the field that you're accessing. So when we fetch the month number of the year, there's going to be a very small problem, because what you understand is that there's a month with 2 digits, other months are going to be having 1 digit, and because this is the column that you are trying to fetch. So to solve this, we're going to use the right function. The right function will be able to pick 2 digits from the right of this column that we are calling month number of the year. But if you pick 2 digits from the right, what happens to the single digit month number of the year? So to solve this, we can have a 0 added as a string, so that every month has got more than 2 digits. So we're going to concatenate as 0. So if I press enter, look at what happens. The month that we are called, that is July, which should be 7, it is going to be 07. For January, it is going to be 01. For something like November, it is going to be 011. Or what you're doing is fetching 2 digits from the right. So this is what I'm talking about. We are adding a 0 to the month number of the year, and then picking 2 digits from the right. So you can see 07, 08, and the month with 2 digits is going to be 11, like that. So that is fine. So we need to separate the month from the year using an even. So we're going to concatenate to join another of an even there, and then we fetch the last column, which is year. We fetch the last column, which is going to be year, from date order. So we have our year. Let me try to remove this, because date order is the table, then concatenate the year is the field. So we're going to have something like this, where we have the right function getting us 2 digits from the right of the number of the year, month, number of the year, and then we are concatenating that with the year, and then the month and the year are going to be separated by an even. So I'm going to press enter and then see what happens. Remember, we have called our column month here. So when I press enter, you're going to have month here, and this is the month 07, and this is the year 005, 2005. This can be done using another function called format. Instead of using the ampersand to join these two columns, we can use the format function. The format function, it is going to give us the same result. So what I want us to do is click on table tools, then new measure, not new measure, but a new column. Made a mistake here, so it should be new column, not new measure. So when you click on new column, we want to have another column that we're going to call month, year 2. We want to almost replicate the column that we just created called month year, but using a function that we're going to call format. So if you look at the format function, you should be able to provide around 3 arguments, but the most important ones are 2, the value of the format. For the value, we're going to provide the date function. So we have date order, which is our table. There's a field called date. That is what we're talking about. There's a field called date. So date order is the table name, and date is the field, and we're going to provide the format. So we want to have the month, then we have an even, and then we need to have the year. We hope this is going to be something similar to the column that we just created here called month year, where we have the month of the year separated by an even. So if I press enter, look at what happens. We're going to have I've been told that there's something that is missing out here, which is the parentheses, not parentheses, but the quotes, because the month and then the year should be having quotes at the end. If I press enter, we have an extra parentheses. If we remove that, then we are going to have the same results, like the results that we used when we use the ampersand. So here we've been able to use the format function. The format function, we give it the value, which is the date column from the date order, and this is the format. We wanted the month together with the year separated by an even. So that is how we use the format function in Dax.